even when used properly. Many chemicals can still harm human health and the environment. When these hazardous substances are thrown away, they become hazardous wastes. Hazardous waste is most often a byproduct of manufacturing processes. Materials left after products are made. Some hazardous waste came from our homes. Our garbage can include hazardous waste as old batteries, bug spray cans, and paint thinner. Regardless of the source, unless we dispose of hazardous waste properly, it can create health risks for people and damage the environment. RA 6969 is the Toxic Substances and Hazardous and Nuclear Waste Control Act of 1990. It is enacted by the Senate and the House of Representatives of the Philippines in Congress on October 26, 1990, which is headed by Jovito Asalonga as the Senate President, Ramon V. Mitra as the Speaker of the House, and Corazon C. Aquino as the President of the Philippines. Its objective is to keep inventory of chemicals as may be considered relevant to the protection of health and the environment, to monitor and regulate the import, manufacture, processing, handling, storage, transportation, sale, distribution, use, and disposal of chemical substances and mixtures that present unreasonable risk or injury to health or to the environment. Also to inform and educate the populace regarding the hazards and the risks attendant to the manufacture, handling, storage, transportation, processing, distribution, use, and disposal of toxic chemicals and other substances and mixtures. Ultimately, to prevent the entry, even in transit, as well as the keeping of storage and disposal of hazardous and nuclear waste into the country for whatever purposes. So as a requirement for industries, there must be hazardous waste generators, hazardous waste treater, and hazardous waste transporter. So, impacts of violating the law may result into economic, social, and environmental problems, which may result into DNR suspension of permits, DNR cracking down the business, says handling hazardous substances, and not issuance of environmental compliance certificate or ECC. In all cases of violation of this act, including violations of implementing rules and regulations which may duly promulgated and published in accordance with the Section 16 of this act, the Secretary of Environment and Natural Resources is hereby authorized to impose a fine of not less than 10,000 but not more than 50,000 pesos upon any person or entity found guilty thereof. The administrative fines imposed and collected by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources shall accrue to a special fund to administer by the department exclusively for projects and research activities relative to toxic substances and mixture.